Alright, now I get to sneak back through here, I guess. Except now there's a different pattern with the teacher looking around the classroom, slapping it with a yardstick. I'll just back my desk up 2.5 feet. A yardstick is 3 feet, you idiot! Or no. I can't remember what the line. It was something like Bart's at Catholic school and he gets slapped. He's like, well, I'll just back up like whatever it is, 34 inches, and it's like, oh yeah, it's 36 inches, you idiot, and she smacks him again. He was off by either a half foot or a couple inches. I'm dead. As soon as she sees me, you know I'm dead. Just like, okay, well, try something else this time. We'll try to, we'll see if we can hide under the desks, maybe. Those seem to be a little bit more secure, you know, because you're under the desk. No. I'm unsure if the children will spot me immediately, as they are, like, looking, the kids are looking under the desks or whatever. Or maybe they won't, hard to say. Gonna be a little bold here. We're gonna go to the middle row if I can't sneak this far, and then the rest of this should be easy once I get decided where the teacher is. You old bitch. You old hag, you bitty. Yep, I would have pissed my pants right there if my teacher had done that. Slapped the fucking desk I was sitting at with a fucking yardstick. What I have to presume is as hard as she can. You think she's looking under the desk, but she's not. She's looking at that kid's paperwork. Or not, who knows. By the way, this teacher is like the nightmare of every child. Oh, there are more books here now than there were when I came here through here the first time. Also, I like how many, like, there's an elevator in this school? Okay, I don't know anything about old schools. You know, I know my school. Well, my elementary school oddly did not have a elevator in it. It was 2 stories. At the top story, that you would come in. If you were getting off the bus, you would come in through the front doors, which was the top story, and then they had like a lower. It wasn't quite a basement, but it was a lower story. Because, you know, the school was kind of built into the cut side of a hill. Oh good, we got a little dunce. Not dunce. Well, he's wearing a dunce cap, but, I mean, kid in detention of some sort. Because he was being bad. He was probably telling fart jokes to the girl next to him. And the teacher said, I'm gonna make an example of you by putting this dum-dum cap on you. Oh, also, I'm gonna put a leash on you because that's super great. That's not at all disturbing. Hey. Oh, he got me. I thought I got around him. Alright, here's the plan. We are going to cause him to choke himself, and then I'm gonna hit him in the head with this pipe. So that'll be fun, right? Come on, dude. Come over here. Strangle yourself again. Haha, you idiot. Pick up the pipe, hit you in the head, you're dead. Hooray for me! I wanted to make sure you were dead. I'm sorry. It's not nice to swing at little children like that. I'm gonna guess the dunce cap was probably a collectible item, but I don't care. Or maybe it wasn't, I don't know. It's a cap is sort of what I'm trying to say, and then... Oh, gotta run. I know everything in Little Nightmares is disgusting and gross, and a lot of the characters, at least in Little Nightmares 1, wore masks over their gross, destroyed faces. I'm not really sure why, but this woman does not appear to be wearing a mask. This is just her big, disgusting, wrinkled, aged face. Of course, if I taught elementary school kids, I'd probably look just like that. But in like a male form, like with the really heavy like lines and the constant scowl and the you know, the ever or downturned lips or you know, corners of your mouth. I'm angry at all times. Meh. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping this game does not have anyone reaching into these vents. That happened once or maybe twice. I remember one time definitely in Little Nightmares, and I did not like that. The vents are my safe space, okay? Not safe spaces in like, this is the place I go when I'm having fake anxiety, but like, I don't want to, I don't want to like have to worry about you breaking through the ventilation system and like just grabbing me randomly without any cause, that is. If you know, like you hear like the vent open up, I can say that's fair. You gave me a reason as to why. Oh, that's no good. Noise equals death in this game. Yep, that is death. I dropped some books on the ground, which means she knows I'm coming. She knows I'm here anyways. Run, 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 little friend. Slide through the bookcase. Run some more, you idiot. Run, you fool. Okay, I'm going to slightly complain about this because this is clearly like a puzzle boss, if you will. Chomp. I'm always confused as to like, okay, the teacher was teaching in the classroom. If I did that correctly, she didn't spot me. Now she's in the library. Why is she in the library? Because I'm in the library, that's why. It has nothing to do with the fact that she was literally just teaching the fucking kids. It's like, okay, well, you know, she's not always going to be teaching kids. I get that. Oh, that's not at all. That is not at all disturbing. I hate how relatable they make this fucking teacher look. Like, have you ever had a teacher like this? Well, no, you've never had a teacher this old and grotesque, and you got the fucking naga neck, you know, or whatever. But like, you can't say this. That you can't say, okay, I have no idea of what profession this woman is without her literally standing in front of a classroom and writing on a chalkboard. You can get from the way she dresses and the way her hair is, she's either some sort of librarian or possibly a teacher, you know. Okay, I'm not supposed to go that way apparently. That's fine, we'll go a different way. Alright, I can't go up any higher on this bookcase. That's fine, I guess. Kind of expecting more climbable things. Not just being like, oh, hey, we're basically indicating, because you can't climb up this, that this isn't the path forward, so just kind of go. Go. Oh no, this isn't the right way either. Try the door. Requires the door to be unlocked, however. Or I guess I could try to pull the doorknob here. I gotta pile, there's a box of books here maybe I can use. Let's grab the pile of books. I'm hiding in a shelf. No one will be able to see me here. Not. I see a door. I see a pile of books. Yeah, I'm gonna slide right into the door, and I was gonna bust right open from my sick ass slide. But I originally had planned to make this video a while ago. But I wanted to save it for spooky season. But what I mean by I was originally planning on playing this ahead of time is that the week I was watching my sister's dog Amity, I had planned to record these episodes so that I would be ahead. Instead, the dog ate all of my time for the most part, which meant that all of the videos I had in reserve ended up having to be posted, and then now I'm posting the Little Nightmare videos as I'm recording them literally in October. So these are like, I'm recording these like 2 or 3 at a time, and then I'm posting them, and then I'm like doing other things like going home on the weekend, or, you know, going out for a drink with the guys, you know? And then I have no buffer, and then Sunday rolls around, it's like I gotta record 3 more episodes immediately, otherwise I'm not gonna have any uploads on Monday. You say to me, "Hey Chris, why don't you do this every day?" Yeah, well, I work every day, so too bad. Which I think is more of a detriment for these recordings than anything, because sometimes, not always, sometimes I'm like, "Oh, hey guys, it's me, Chris. I'm doing the funny thing," and then also, "Oh, I'm so tired from working." Bullshit is what it is. I don't pay you. Well, you don't pay me, first of all, at all, but I don't pay you to not be funny and energetic. Get out of here. Go back to your job. Also, like, is that king there, like, is that like a porcelain head they just fucking shoved on top of that? Or no, they took the topper off and they tied the kid to the base of a king. Oh, hey, Mr. Eyeball. Always watching you. Oh, I guess this is the solution. Not that it really would take me very long to figure out what the solution is, as there appears to be 3 parts I can move around, this being one of them. The, whatever you call it, the rook is another. And then I saw the other queen's, not the queen, the king piece over here, so shouldn't take me too long to, well, can't jump on the queen. I'll have to move that and bring the rook over. Great. So I can get the king's head, and then I'll put the king's head on the other thing, and then we'll be done. Hooray for me. I'm not sure what to make of this game so far. So far, we've been in a we're in a forest. There were TVs in the forest, but they were also trying to capture me. Okay, not sure how that plays into the overarching theme of this, or not. It seemed like in Little Nightmares, what I'm trying to get is in Little Nightmares 1, it seemed like there was a theme, like, okay, they get these kids. The kids get chopped up and turned into mincemeat. And then the cook cooks them, and then the big fat visitors come and eat all the children. The end. You know? That seemed to be like there was a progression there. You know, from like, okay, here's where we keep the kids. Here's where they sleep. Here's where the guy butchers them and turns them into meat. Here's where the cooks cook them into food. And here's where they get served on the plate. You know? As you go through each individual area. This one has been, okay, there's a hunter. But I'm not sure the hunter is all that related to this boarding school I'm in now. And that should be it right there. That's the puzzle. Hooray for me! Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. There's something back here, but I'm not sure how to open this. I have a guess, but that's not a very good guess. But I could push it open. That's not going to happen. It's not going to automatically open for me either. There's got to be a switch or something. Either that or this is not a... It's like a false flag. Let me put that back here. Alright, something unlocked. It's good. Try outside, see if there's like an open door somewhere now. Or an unlocked door that I should be looking at. Otherwise we'll come back to this room and do a little bit more exploring. Find out. I'm guessing it probably unlocked either a door over here or it unlocked something, more than likely unlocked something within that room. I just ate another spirit thing. Oh no, splat. Okay, there was a table here to save my fall so I didn't die. Well, that'd been embarrassing. Oh, you gotta do the whole puzzle over again because you fell down when you should have stayed in the room you were just in. I presume. That is. As none of the other doors or stuff seems to have moved or changed. Must be in the room itself. Guess what it is. I already went here. We already did this part. So probably something regarding the rook that I can stand on. Or I can push these or something. I don't know. I'd imagine these would have opened through the magic of video games. Jump up here though. Check out this light. Yeah, there's a secret passage here. Except it's not really a secret passage so much as it is a chair with a key on it. Someone scribbled a doggy making a piss or doo-doo. Oh, that's not creepy at all. That little noise it just made me want to fucking jump out of my skin. Why? Because it kind of sounded a little bit like a clock. You know, a clock chime. But I don't have any clocks in my house that chime, which made me very nervous. Because it sounded like it was coming from my house when it obviously was coming from my television. I hate horror video games, by the way. This is why I play games like Little Nightmares that are like, okay, they're horror adjacent, but they're more puzzle games than horror games. So yeah. I played BioShock 1. When my parents and siblings all went on vacation because I was old and mature and I didn't need to go on no stinky vacation. I was gonna work for another week and make more money on my summer job, which I did. And then in the evening I would come back to my parents' house, which I was obviously living in because I was only 16, 17 at that point. And playing BioShock 1 and freaking myself the fuck out because that game was I decided to play that on hard mode first, which was not the right choice. And instead of just going, oh, it's a video game, isn't this fun to play? I went, oh shit, I am taking all of this into my brain a little bit too much and it's causing me to, like, get really nervous. I just clobbered that kid. Oh, he juked me. I thought he was coming at me, and as I'm swinging, he literally stopped and then jumped at me, causing me to die. They're not gonna let me have a different weapon, clearly. I don't need no different weapon. Fucking ladle is all I need to take care of these children. Gonna drag this a little bit more. Wait for them to come to the dead stop, and then... Oh, I popped his head off. Okay, guess I'm gonna use this for a disguise. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna kill all these kids. Oh yeah, you guys are not all dying. Oh, thanks, buddy. Give me a nice little push. Oh yeah, this is... I wouldn't say this is nightmare-inducing, but this is some wild-ass shit. Like, where's the fucking... you know, teacher or guardian, like, going, why are you throwing garbage and food at each other? Like how all the little boys have bowl cuts and all the little girls have pigtails. Great. Oh no, they don't have pigtails. They have sort of messier hair than that. Oh, I got smushed by a pot I should have seen coming. There's a little kid literally on top of the fucking table going like this. I'm gonna push this down. I think there's a kid under me. I'll probably squish his brains out, but that's okay. We don't mind that here. That kid freaking out over the dish tray. Yeah, that's great. This kid dancing in his oatmeal, that's great too. Two girls digging in the trash, that's great. Nice try, bitch. Alright, we got more kids to walk through. These two kids, including the one that's missing most of his face, is bullying this other girl. And now they're running. Great. Got some kids playing jump rope. Kids playing bongos on this other kid's head. That's great. Ever want to hang off the lights, you know? That's totally normal little elementary school behavior, I suppose. And I tripped and I broke my head. Great. No more disguise for me. Back to paper bag boy. Hooray! That's great. Great, great, great. I have trouble sleeping tonight, I can tell. Alright, we're gonna go up, up, up. I like how the light basically tells you, okay, see the light? That's about as far as you can go. No, don't climb on the areas that have shadows. Those aren't climbable. We're not gonna make those climbable. Oops, I died. Good for me. Good for me. Hello, Mr. Jar. We're gonna see if we can press the button with this jar. No. Did not work, it shattered. That's okay. I'm sure there's other throwable things up here that I can hit this button with. Hence why the jar probably is there for fun, kicks and giggles. But is actually not something that you can use to hit the button. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Maybe if you're like a super top you know, Little Nightmares 2 speedrunner, you can grab the bottle that you had in the very first, or no, you can grab the, oh, that was almost a big mistake. You can grab I don't know, like a pine cone from the first area and just carry it all the way here. Yeah, just ignore the fact that the cutscene and or any death would have basically despawned the pine cone you were carrying. There's a brain in the jar! Drop the brain. Okay, that did not break, but that's okay. I was 90% sure that was going to shatter the jar I was in, but that's okay, I guess. Pick up the jar and throw it at the button. Well, the brain is backup in case we need it. Oh, look at that brain. He just bounced out of nowhere. Hi, lady. I'm glad to see that you're done in the book area, and you're now in the biology laboratory with the embossed something. Better not be embossed children, that's all I know. This is some classic real life teacher. Miss, I have no boobs and no ass. We've all had a teacher like that who basically was not gifted in either the chest or butt area, and hence decided to go into teaching elementary school children the meanings of discipline and hatred. Well, not hatred, but like, you know, being disciplined and not fooling around in class, because little boys love to fool around. They love to just play, and little girls love to talk. They also like to play as well, but like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. How badly am I in trouble is the question. It does not look like I'm too badly in trouble, however this door is not openable. Oh, I'm dead. Nope, I'm okay. Okay, nope, I'm dead. And I'm gonna be dead here in a second. Yep. Run, dum-dum. Run, or your neck can't go forever, can it? And it probably can, to be honest. Probably like an infinitely growing neck. So I see the window, the little opening in the wall here that I need to go through. Which, like, okay, I'm gonna put like a little hole in here so you can pass stuff through it without having to come into the room through the door. But like, at a certain point, like, why have the wall at all? Yep. I'll be dead. Okay, I managed to survive that somehow. Alright, we gotta climb up on this table, then sneak our way over. And not get seen. That would be great. Start out with not getting seen. Then work our way from there, I guess. Slow and steady wins the race, particularly if she's not facing the direction I'm headed. Not sure why you just drew a circle there, but okay. Whatever you need to do to distract yourself. Alright, now walk over away from this table, closer to the other table so I don't have to... Oh, no, don't walk towards me. Yeah, walk over there. Good. Now run away, Chris. Your back turned. I've officially escaped. Not exactly sure what this room is. There's a fucking window, like you're gonna pass... You know, you want to pass like jars of like... stuff, like... atomic, you know... Up. I died there for a second. Like anatomical stuff.